So how excited are you for the new Skullgirls character?
You've started this video off on a really sour note.
So, I like how it explains that, yeah, I'm skipping the fight stuff.
I don't think Injustice 1 isn't a great game, but come on, it's when it comes to Western fighting games, like come on. Are you just saying that to like sort of make this game seem better? It's like
That'll
remember
improve things.
Skullgirls? Like Injustice 1 isn't particularly good, but it's not Skullgirls. And that justifies doing a commentary.
Yeah, that's the standard where we compare every movie to Birdemic.
Oh god, right? How much better is this movie than The Room?
So I don't think this game's story is very good, but I remember liking the second one's a fair bit for what it is. For a fighting game story mode, it was actually kind of similar to one of those DC animated movies. But if to do a commentary, we have to acknowledge this first game. So
What the fuck? Okay, that looked really strange. Yeah, like I think we have enough experience like watching just DC stuff in general that this
to
this
justify
feels,
this. Yeah,
this feels because we've seen a fair bit of the animated like movies and stuff.
definitely.
I love how everybody's like, whoa!
Oh shit! I know who that is.
Oh,
It's the Riddler.
The nuke. Where'd you get it? What? You want one?
The nuke that slows everybody down.
Copy that.
So let's go ahead and say I think this game's pretty fucking ugly. Like, it is not aged well, and it's not even that old.
Get away from him. I'm handling this.
What?
Woohoo!
You drugged me. Made me.
How did you manage that?
Lois. My son.
So there's actually a
Now Metropolis.
gigantic comic series to tie in with this. Like, so big it actually is its own series, the Injustice comics. Like, not just like some tie-in for the game. Like, it's its own series now, I think.
Wow.
That's why I like
But I don't know if it's still going, but it's like hundreds of issues long or something.
Mind you, DC probably, it just seems like a thing DC could roll with on their own.
I'll give it this. It's not so much in this first game, but by the second game, it is kind of an interesting alternate DC universe. My problem with this game is that it kind of flips between the quote normal DC universe and the Injustice one, and it gets a little confusing. Whereas Injustice 2 is 100% in the universe they made, and it just makes it more interesting. And I'm sure they only did that just to explain why Batman. We can have like a Batman versus Superman fight, like why heroes would fight. Oh, it's the evil version of them. DC fucking love their alternate universes.
Yeah.
Oh god, this is ugly. And this is why he's
that
bottom
fucking-
tier.
That panel. I'm sure you've seen the panel in the comic with his hand going through the Joker.
Oh yeah, yeah. We played this like once.
We did. It was.
I like
very
the
cheap.
word elsewhere for that. Getting subtitled.
Oh yeah, they're doing subs weird. Hey now, that dude gave you some really cool boons.
I'm really not a fan of these costumes. Like these like weird armored, over design kind of overly. Oh, boy, she was in this. Damn.
I love that everybody is just having like a big fight in the sky. Like everyone's here.
Everyone's here.
Let's wrap this up. I've got to get to the
God, If they did an everyone's here game with every DC character, like the roster would be in the thousands.
A lot of Superman naming people just now.
We gotta know who they are.
Oh, I've never heard of these.
Hello, Phil Lamar. What's going on in the normal universe? Just a load of fucking chaos, it seems.
Yeah, big fucking fight.
Why is Grundy up here?
But I'm even less fond of you.
Oh god, seeing a take of Raven that's not from the Teen Titans cartoon is going to be really weird. He's like really good.
I never even watched that cartoon, and I find it weird.
I mean, same, yeah.
Everyone's dropping their names.
Have to make sure Luther didn't bust him out.
My name's
Chapter one,
Cyborg,
Batman.
I'm Nightwing, Batman.
We're keeping a close eye on him, Batman, just like you said. He hasn't moved in hours.
Just to make sure you know I'm addressing you, Batman, and not my ghost friend.
What the hell? What is that?
I'm sure most people who bought this game had no idea who Batman was.
How'd Joker do this?
He didn't. The real trap.
Well, I mean, he still did that.
You're so clever.
Oh, hey, Deathstroke, like one of the more famous characters that never appeared in the
I genuinely keep
DC
thinking his name
universe,
is
animation
Deadshot.
universe. I mean, that is a character, isn't it?
Isn't
It's not
Deadshot in
him.
2?
Oh, yeah, he is, yeah.
Now, Death
That was Will Smith's character in Suicide Squad.
Yeah? I keep thinking they're the same person. I realize that they're not.
They're both like bounty hunters. Honestly, like the overlap isn't. Oh, these stupid fucking. Oh, all these cameos. Oh shit! It's the Joker.
I
my
kind of
God.
like that.
So,
I fucking love whenever they get down and then they get up just to go down again.
I love
Batman's
that.
Watchtower.
It's very Streets of
Very
Rage
Mortal
1.
Kombat.
Nightwing.
Very Mortal Kombat Streets of Rage 1.
Yeah. Any series that started in 1991. I'm Green Lantern, by the way. To you, Wonder Woman. Oh, right. Is he Shazam or Captain Marvel here? I'm curious if that's Captain Marvel or not.
Even he likes to name drop himself.
Man, Green Arrow is some silly shit.
What was that?
Yeah, but
Thunder of the
I
gods,
dig it.
Flash, Thunder of the Gods. What does that make us?
I was referring to that fucking air mattress you just fired out.
Yeah.
The poor slobs who clean up the mess.
Has anyone ever like mentioned the animation that comes from the studio? Because I kind of feel like there's stuff to be said.
Yeah.
The studio being
Seems just
I'm
like
not
Netherrealms.
an artist to be that offended by NRS animations, but
yeah.
He esperado mucho tiempo para esto. Now I
man, these subtitles are not working. Every fucking time Bane is in anything, he has to make a reference to breaking Batman's back. Every fucking time. Because remember when he did that one time?
I think what I love about this
what my
is...
character is.
Yeah, what I love about this is it's like, we got all the popular characters, but it's like a lot of this stuff is like, you know, the biggest superheroes ever, and then it's just like, well, then there's Bane.
You hero types.
It's like Bane fighting Superman. It's like, yeah.
Bane's pretty popular. There's more obscure shit than that.
Favorite press!
Mini games, great.
That's what I mean, like, it's just because he's popular, not because it, like, he kind of matches with the rest. Because, like, Batman's universe is not as, bombastic as, you know,
Yeah.
Green Lantern and...
Like, Flash has some really silly villains, like
Oh,
Gorilla
yeah.
Grodd and Captain Cold.
Yeah.
Captain
That's actually
Boomerang.
really essential.
This is fucking stupid, by the way. What the... How'd they get so far away?
Oh, it's like when you throw the big egg at giant baby Bowser in and he gets he knocked back to the back of the screen.
I thought Lex Luthor was a super genius. He kept running into those.
I'm gonna use my all my crazy inventions to run at you.
Genius.
What'd you? You're just like, what'd you do that for?
I think his battle suit is pretty silly looking, but it isn't half as stupid looking as what he wore in MK vs DC.
Yeah.
But that shit was silly.
What's that?
It's the none of your damn business alarm.
Why would you have an alarm for that? Oh, you're being sarcastic.
Radiological. Metropolis.
Shit, it's the
I can
jokester.
see the headlines. Justice League fails. Clown kills millions. You gave him a nuke? Most of the League dies, and Superman's beloved city is vaporized. I console him by offering
This is out of character for Lex Luthor. Like, he does not fucking like the Joker. He would not trust the Joker with a nuke. Like, even Lex Luthor would be like, that is a really bad idea.
Baldy said remember to... Ah, there we are.
There's no one there to stop him.
Oh my god, that outfit. I forgot about that.
I forgot about that as well.
Back to the van, Harley. Bats and I need to talk. Go.
I also want to quickly say the Injustice 2 probably has the best version of Harley Quinn, which I know isn't saying much, but she's, well, I remember her being like quite decent in that game.
Too bad for you.
Not fucking Suicide Squad Harley Quinn.
I merely took it off standby. It's this button you've got to worry about.
This dude voiced Geese Howard.
Keep him talking, Bruce.
And it worked. Like, he voiced Geese Howard and it sounded fine. Like, I had no problem with it.
Push that button and 8 million die.
8 million and 2, darling. I was going to enjoy the fireworks from a safe distance, but now that you're here, what say we have one last dance?
Ooh. Oh no, someone's activated the slow motion bomb again.
Quickly. Not.
What?
Ah, shit! Not the magic lasers of Oops, we're in a different world.
Yeah, like I said before, this game jumps between two different universes, whereas the second game is like a lot more streamlined with the story. Because honestly, this is like, you have to try and remember who the fuck is who, and which one's the good one, and which one's the bad one, and it kind of assumes you already know who these characters are. You already know who these characters are.
I love how you even had to say the name of the city.
Maybe I was too sentimental before.
There's a lot of that in these story modes.
Fine without you.
I'm getting flashbacks to MK9, where they have like that one line that's like on the battlefield, you know? And then it zooms out and there's like, fight!
Yeah. Oh, I'm tired.
Now stay down.
Oh, and these victory things too, yeah.
It's supposed to be seamless, but it really isn't.
And keep quiet.
I don't dislike it, because I feel like it's a nice ambition, but it's just funny how similar it is to 9.
I mean, this was immediately after 9, so...
Yeah. I actually played this a little bit, like, not the story, but...
Yeah.
Like, Nim had it, and we had some, like, matches in that for, like, a few days.
I can have casual fun with this game, but I would not even dream of taking it seriously. It's goofy, it's a silly game. I mean, God knows they wanted it to be competitive.
Oh, God.
Good old Batman, he's got everything. Batman has the power to summon dubstep.
Next time, wipe your drive. You're not insurgents, just some punks, like that Joker clan idiot we almost had.
I guess one benefit of doing that the alternate universe thing is that you can introduce the mainline characters and just show like the sort of that fish out of water thing to demonstrate how this world is different. Like Batman's reacting is discovering this stuff with the player, I guess.
Gotham, sort of. So, temporal displacement? Alternate Earth?
Could be either. We may
I love how they're already used to this kind of shit.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
like, DC heroes are just kind of like, yeah, no, we've been here.
We need to determine which. Soon. If Joker's bomb detonated, we have to get back.
The Watchtower should have picked up any anomalies, right?
The watchtower might not exist. I can't make contact.
Well, we need to find out.
I wonder if we'll find Owlman.
That can get us there.
Hey,
The
jeez.
Atlantis Archive.
Yeah, again, they love that
This is
shit.
an altered timeline. We might find a record of the triggering event there.
Assuming there's an Atlantis.
It's worth investigating. Let's you and I check things out here.
Ring, where's the nearest power battery?
The Barris Aircraft Facility in Coast City.
Well, at least that hasn't.
Oh, it's
changed.
AI now?
Stay low. I'll be back ASAP.
Yeah, they sometimes do that.
Yeah, that's weird.
Where did you say the battery?
Should say most of the voice cast is from the DCAU, so it's mostly obviously Kevin Conroy's Batman and
Who's
I was gonna
Joker
say-
in this again?
that's the NetherRealm guy who voices Raiden, Richard something.
Oh my god,
So,
it's
yeah,
Ace.
Cyborg?
This is your final chance to accept the High Counselor's amnesty, Deathstroke.
Get re-educated.
Again, dropping the names in case you didn't recognize them.
Become a puppet. Like you.
I don't know if many people would recognize Deathstroke without his mask.
Yeah, I mean that one's fair enough. I'm kind of just kidding.
It's just how often they do it.
You're still on the wrong
Also, I do like their excuses to have like all these alternate costumes.
Your boss.
Yeah. I mean, the Injustice 2 like took it a step further and did that whole like gameplay gimmick around the gear
Oh yeah.
for like single player. I mean, we didn't
So you're
really
green again?
care.
Something's not right. He's Hal Jordan. Yet.
Stand down. You're done here.
Hours.
You feel his pain? Not yet.
After we're done with Deathstroke, how about the three of us go talk to the High Council?
Enough! Whoever you are. You're under arrest.
It's just every time NetherRealm do one of these story modes, like they just have to come up with so many excuses to have fights, you know? Especially if it's like hero v hero. I
I
just
like
remember that win pose he had with like the cardboard cutouts.
Oh my god.
I won't be getting any more lip from her.
I like how he teleported to the super zone.
Yeah, he needed a new locale just to do all that stupid shit.
Yeah, I don't even.
Talk.
I mean, if you actually like literally think what's happening there, he teleports him to Oa, like the Lantern's planet.
And
I don't think you can do that.
Head sideways.
It's like the Fiddy zone.
Is he really short, or is it just because he's floating?
I'm really weird to change characters a lot so we don't have to see like the same ones over and over like too much.
Yeah.
Head still on straight.
I do appreciate them cutting the fights because it's not the most interesting game to watch.
Look, I'm not.
Yeah, aside from the weird like environmental attacks.
But once you see that once, it's like okay.
Yeah.
Catch you. You have the stones to refuse their amnesty?
Who are they working?
And they just totally integrated the like the stage interaction stuff into MK, apart from the actual transitions.
Wonder Woman. Sinestro. On my way. I need to charge my ring, and you and I are gonna take a little trip.
Something really odd about his teeth.
I'm gonna just keep trying this.
There's a lot of that as well.
I'll be happy to see Green Arrow die again. Wonder Woman, Green Arrow, now Hal Jordan. This just keeps getting better.
Match.
What's this, a rhythm game?
Oh lord.
I didn't remember any of this.
Forgive me, Jordan.
They animated all of this.
This feels really silly compared to... Oh my god, Shade Frogs.
What he was saying?
This feels really silly compared to, like, MKX's quick time events, or...
Yeah, they seem downright, subtle compared to this.
The One Earth government is similar to mine on Koragar. An alliance was logical. So for now, I tolerate humans. Even Hal Jordan.
My doppelganger has joined your side.
As did all who wish to live.
We're down here now.
Just remembering how simple the gameplay was. There was like a button dedicated to just wall bounces and like just combo starters or extenders. I mean, it was like a heavy attack, but it was really just for that, honestly.
Oh yeah, like the enhance button.
How?
Yeah. I don't even mean that. I mean, like, you could charge your heavy attacks, and it would just cause a wall bounce.
Fear is more effective than willpower. So you ditched green and went yellow, the color of cowardice. I'm still about order, like the Guardians.
DC have this constant battle to make their characters seem like serious and appeal to like a contemporary audience, but some of them are just kind of inherently silly. And I say that as a fan. You know, like the Green Lantern, the power of green. It's like, what fucking...
That's what I was kind of thinking of, like the QuickTime events. Like they have this like kind of silliness to them that would be okay with comics if it like wasn't taken as seriously as this game takes itself.
The art style is an issue. Even when this first came out, I was just like, they're really trying to make it look realistic, but it's so... But it's a comic book, you know? Can you... what was that game? That jump game, or...
Jump Shonen Jump?
Oh, yeah. Jump Force.
Yeah, like, it's like that one that... Yeah, they was trying to go for a realistic art style. It's just like, why? Because I was about to say, I imagine if Dragon Ball FighterZ tried this, but that game exists and it did try that, and it was horrible.
Yeah.
Like sometimes comic books just look like comic books. Like if you're gonna do a live-action movie, that's fine if you want to redesign it. But this is animated. Like video games are an animated medium.
I think it's just because it's Western. Like,
yeah,
like you can't really get away with that as easily in the West for some reason.
And it's NRS. They don't.
That's just not what they were built.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
They don't really have like. They've got like their aesthetic themes and things like that, but they don't really have like a style, an art style. They never have. I mean, hell, they were famous for just taking photographs of people just so they didn't have to like draw sprites. You know, that's as far away from an art style as you can get in a video game. We just made them photographs.
I like how Aquaman just fucking goes in here is like, yeah, just tell me everything that's happened for 300 million years. I'm Aquaman, I'm your king.
I don't find this suspicious at all.
Also, that's Phil Lamar, aka Kuddle Khan, aka John Stewart, aka fucking Samurai Jack, aka Vamp.
Ah, yes.
Judge, jury, and executioner, he and other like-minded metahumans quickly reined in the criminal element, which made him quite popular.
What?
The surface world was desperate for strong leaders.
But surely you know all this, idiot.
Yeah, this feels a little bit like, as you know.
The One Earth government, democratic institutions.
So the TLDR version is Joker pissed Superman off, so he turned evil. That's really it.
Yeah.
That's like the one thing I knew about this game's story is that Superman was evil in it.
Pretty much it.
Which seems strikingly similar to when they made Raiden evil.
Oh, Raiden was in this game. No, what? No, this game? No, that was Injustice 2.
I'll say, was there any MK characters in this one? I don't think so.
Scorpion.
Oh, Scorpion. Okay.
Yeah. He had a very silly design. He was like wearing a scorpion.
And to be the
Oh God, yeah.
to visit Atlantis.
Yes, we have important matters to discuss. The treaty.
The final draft. Superman is glad you agreed to his terms.
May I?
Yes. I really don't care for these costumes, though. Like the plate, like armored look is just
Is there a problem, Your Highness?
This is complete subjugation. Superman will rule Atlantis.
It's what you
Yeah, no
agreed
shit.
to. It's what we expect.
Aquaman's not really, like, playing into this too well.
We have our orders.
Well, he's not playing into it anymore, given what happened.
Well done, genius.
I feel like he just didn't think it out. He's just like, I'm just gonna show up there and, like, not run into my, other universe self.
You can tell Superman.
I'll be fine.
He will not have
Yeah.
Atlantis.
Remember, just like, if you end up in someone else's universe, just fuck things up. Oh!
I like this very Final Fantasy VIII summon he has.
Your orders be damned. Let's not take this any further. I want to talk to Superman.
You don't talk to Superman. You do what he wants. And you're gonna do what he wants.
I'm an
I love
idiot.
how you have like two superheroes in the same place, and you fight them one-on-one because you know.
To answer my question from earlier, he is Shazam here, not Captain Marvel. I think he was Captain Marvel in MK versus DC.
Sorry, diplomats.
Weird.
There he is,
Could love weird legal things.
Parallel dimension it is. Who's there for you, Serper? Manta? Ocean Master? I'm the king of Atlantis. I answer to no one. Unlike you. Mind your tongue.
Bitch.
You would give away your kingdom like a...
Sire, why did you shave your beard suddenly?
Because it looks stupid.
The treaty requires Superman to maintain Earth's oceans and recognize our autonomy. You put your army at his beck and call. A necessary compromise. More like appeasement. I grow tired of this. Take him.
I like with one beard it went from Boy Scout to evil.
That was very Mortal Kombat, the way he attacked.
They're making like a kung fu movie.
Yeah, right? I think these guys used to work for Shao Kahn or something, I don't know, it just seemed very Mortal Kombat-esque. Just reminds me of the original MK movie, honestly, like the way they just sort of start flipping for no reason.
I was gonna actually ask, like, are they gonna do like a bunch of mirror matches with their like alternate universe selves? Or...
Of course, they made an entire plot to justify mirror matches.
I had planned to offer you...
I mean, the mirror match was a part of the MK1 ladder in arcade mode, so they always love that shit. Oh, right, I forgot they all had the abilities. That was just a dedicated button. That's what you meant earlier. His was like super. Oh no, it wasn't super. It was like it let him cancel moves he otherwise couldn't.
Oh, yeah, like everyone had like passives and abilities and stuff.
Yeah, and it was all just one button. What?
What?
Wow, I really see why people don't like this game's animation. It's really fucked up. Here to save money, they just had them stop moving.
What now?
Nope, nobody would notice.
They do tend to fight first, don't they? Though I may have stoked the fires a bit.
Ares.
Shit, it's the
Why are
Riddler.
you
I mean
here?
Ares.
I feed on conflict. Until today I've been starving. I sensed the return of aggression and sought its cause.
You did more than that. You brought us here.
No, but I can guess who did.
My fire doesn't need stoking, Ares. Tell me who.
I'm going to tell you, let's be perfectly reasonable, and we don't have to fight. Okay, we're having a fight, aren't we? Okay. If you ever appear in the Netherrealm story mode, you're just destined to be a complete unreasonable idiot.
Yeah.
Well, or in a fighting game, or in a superhero team up.
You're weak, Ares.
But even like the DC movies, like they don't have to force as many fights as they do in a fighting game.
Barely eliminated conflict. Left me virtually powerless.
So if you didn't bring us here, who did?
Those who would end Superman's rule. The insurgents.
Heroes?
Only one. All other heroes who challenged Superman have been eliminated.
We can only have a certain size roster, you
The
know.
only ones left are those who joined him.
Along with a small cadre of former villains whose loyalty was bought or coerced.
I need to join my colleagues.
They're with the insurgents as we speak.
Send me to them.
Oh, here it is.
How'd you get here?
Ares. Not our Ares.
We know. Meet not our Batman.
I was wondering how to retrieve you from Atlantis.
Headache?
Trying to prevent one.
It's a durability enhancer.
This thing.
5U93R.
How can a pill allow...
Kryptonian nanotech. Increases the tensile strength of bone and tissue by several thousand
Oh,
percent.
for God's sake.
Why do they have to just fight? I mean, like, they did X-Men vs. Street Fighter. I never, like, questioned who could fight who. Whereas, like, these crossovers, they just constantly had to justify
They're not
the
evil.
matchups.
Most obey Superman out of fear.
It doesn't
Although the
matter.
League is right and have lost perspective.
So you're the only one left.
But Superman would beat everyone.
Not the only one.
Oh, a magic pill. There we go.
Even alive.
He's with me.
Unlike your Luthor, I've never indulged in lawbreaking.
I know of him.
Doesn't suspect his best friend is funding the insurgency.
Luthor's involvement is a secret. People critical of Superman disappear. Government officials.
Oh my god, it's Batman, but doing a meaner voice than regular Batman.
And why you didn't ask before yanking us over? We were kind of busy.
The nuclear bomb.
I think that might just be Kevin Conroy being a bit older.
How do you know about
We've been monitoring your world for some time. You four specifically.
I have a weapon to take down Superman.
Metal Gear.
A kryptonite-based laser that...
Hold on. A kryptonite weapon? You kill him, you're no better than he is.
I didn't say kill. It'll incapacitate him, nothing more. The weapon's in the Batcave. I need your DNA to unlock it.
Why?
Wait, what?
Oh, I get it, because it's like he probably originally made it as a means to kill Superman, but he has to like get the other Justice Leaguers to like a nuclear button. You need like two people to press it, so one person doesn't go rogue and just fire it at random. Is that Wonder Woman?
I don't know.
It's Katana.
I mean, it looks like fucking whatever her name was from the PS2 games. I can't even remember her name. Lee May or something? I don't know.
Oh yeah, yeah.
With us?
You know what I mean.
Of course.
I'm not trying to replace her. I just thought we...
You know this Superman's evil because he's apparently wearing eyeshadow?
Go on.
Oh God.
And why has he got black around his eyes?
He doesn't sleep.
I just came to tell you lanterns on
Like, I guess that's probably the in-universe explanation.
Hi, Counselor. Love Diana's new look. We have a problem.
Okay.
I ran into
I
Diana's
just love Superman just go.
and someone who looked a lot like Oliver Queen. And Hal Jordan.
You've betrayed me!
Whoa, wait, oh wait.
No.
And any others that might be out there. I want to know everything.
I wonder where this is. Oh, goody. You see, part of the reason I hate fighting game story modes is that you force to play as a bunch of characters I have no interest in playing as. And you've got to like learn their moves just so you can at least get through the fights. And then by the time like you've learned it, you then have to move on to another character. I'm just like,
Law-abiding? Bite your tongue.
You know,
He doesn't look like dead. He looks like he's sleeping.
Single-player content in fighting games is like really tricky.
nobody to this day like nobody gets it right.
I don't think there's any single-player content that any fighting game fan would like.
Yeah.
Right in the belfry. Please don't go.
Shut it, Clark.
Or did you hurt your leg? How about a broken neck to go with it?
I've got a knife! Check it out, it's a knife! Check it out, it's a pie!
And now, my sour
Oh, I just remembered his Injustice 2 design. Oh no.
smile on that puss. Such a beautiful moment can't be rushed. Don't go
You've got him dead to rights, Joker. Okay.
But I saw something yellow in the sky. Oh, I guess he was like, oh shit, they're coming.
Let's go.
I don't think so, Hawk Girl.
And me without my camera.
Also, that Hawk Girl is like 100% Jennifer Hale now. Just doing the Jennifer Hale voice.
Probably should have made it a little more like, oh god, they are coming, shit.
Yeah.
Than just like yellow in the distance.
Yes.
Ooh, shiny.
Superman, good news. We've captured Batman.
I'm on my way.
Oh, I miss him already. Now, where was I before I was so rudely
Pumped full of lead?
Oh, God.
Harley?
Harleen.
Well, this design's...
Bird told me
Oh
some
no,
creature
it's not great
dressed up
either.
like the Joker, fighting a Batman wannabe.
Somewhat. Oh no, there's the song. Okay.
And a lot of nerve.
It's just the Sonya design again.
Is the right. Joker was a hero. You're not fit to lick his
I think,
booty
like,
nails.
retrospectively, MK versus DC was like the worst this developer ever did female designs. Like, holy shit.
Not funny, creep.
MK9 was bad as
No one
well.
pretends to be my Mr. J.
Oh, we gotta watch this again.
Yeah, well, it's a whole fight. Compared to modern fighting games, it's relatively short.
I remember...
Oh my god! She bounced like 7 times!
Calm down.
Remember Joker was like a weird zoner character?
The way you...
Yeah.
The way you...
Pummel?
It's the way you move.
Yeah.
It's the love. You could feel the love, right?
I feel... like myself again. Joker's...
It was the bazooka to the face.
You're...
This isn't my Gotham, but I'm the Joker, my dear. Am I your Joker, Harley?
Pardon! Oh,
Well, that was fast.
come on. There's some people who gotta meet you.
I'm getting a bit confused because I remember like there's like 2 Harleys and they the 1 and 2 is like a good guy, but I forget if it's this one or not. I guess we'll see. We are watching it after all. I was half expecting to do like a Nazi salute. Maybe that's like too on the nose even for them.
Ready for visitors? Want a comb?
Nice work, Hal. How did
It's
you...
not him.
What?
His DNA matches Bruce
This is
Wayne's.
Bruce Wayne, not Batman.
You're one of the duplicates. Tell me why you're here.
I love what you've done with the place. Arkham has never looked better. Dear members of the Joker clan, you know the
How many
truth.
unique models are actually in that crowd?
Superman killed those people, then he tried to kill me.
So anyone who's got some kryptonite, come forth.
In my name, disturbances, distractions, general pains in Superman's buttocks. But let's think bigger.
Ain't he dreamy?
Yeah, okay.
Harley tells me Superman made this pill for his thugs. Then bad boys and surgeons got some. Now we have them too. With these, a
Some lazy fucking writing.
won't be hurt.
A magic pill. That's it. We're done.
Yeah, I picked up some rare candies at the Pokemart.
From now on, we'll be more than a nuisance. The barking dog will become the rampaging elephant. The whoopee cushion, a landmine. The Joker, a king.
This Joker isn't bad, but I don't know. I just don't feel it.
It's possible. I've seen
Yeah.
worse.
Yo, I
things
mean,
go
I've definitely seen from where I've had worse, yeah.
Thanks, Happy Pill.
There's definitely far worse out there, but I mean...
It's definitely more tolerable here than the last time they used Joker in MK vs DC. Like, that was bad. That was really annoying.
It's not my Sunday best, but it's comfortable and functional.
The voice
hard to
actor is
get right.
definitely more. Definitely better performance from the voice actor as well.
Oh, not tonight, dear.
I also keep forgetting he's in MK11 as well. Like, they use him a ton.
That frame rate.
Yeah.
I just hate the color palette. It's so drab. It's like that Gears of War era, kind of everything's brown. It's like 360 PS3 era.
Real as brown.
Yeah. What's he... Okay. What is he just cutting her wings off?
Yeah, he's turning into
Oh,
the
fuck.
clown from Dead by Daylight.
Oh my god.
This is so stupid.
Jokers die here.
Oh! I'll try running at him, that'll work.
This is so... What? What is...
I'll kill you, clown boy.
Oh my god, he goes so far back.
I'd purposely wait till like the last one, just to get as close as possible, just to see him fly.
Oh, I'll try dodging, that'll work.
So the Bat Brat joins Superman. Tell me, whose boots are tastier to lick? Batman's a
It has like no impact on the actual story, like what's happening. Like at least in like Resident Evil, like stuff happens as a result of the quick time events.
Batman corrupts young minds, while
I think this has actually depleted his life bar for the fight, though. I think.
Fuck up.
Oh, it looked like it, yeah.
Oh yeah, this stage transition thing kind of like screwed up the cutscenes as well, though, because they could end the fight in a completely different place.
I'll have to tell Batman there's been a death in the family.
Yeah, I get it.
I just suddenly remembered that thing you told me about, was it The Dark Knight Returns, where they never say the name Superman once.
Yeah. More like about
You say the names lots of times.
This is like the opposite of that. It's just like, what if we just said it all the time?
everyone's names constantly.
You can turn that off now.
Thanks for showing up so fast, Bats.
Hi, gang. What do we do now? Anyone up for pancakes?
Joker.
What now? Why does she hate pancakes?
What are you playing at?
That's so unfunny, it made me laugh. That's so bad, I just kind of laughed how stupid it was.
I'm guessing he didn't arrive.
It felt really out of place.
It's just like, he doesn't like pancakes.
Your eyes, pure evil, just like his.
Who?
Fuck Superman.
Flying friends took Batman.
Did you see that graffiti? It's just graffiti that says fuck Superman.
Then why did you save me from them?
It's censored, but...
Batman's been
I'm actually really glad he mentioned Superman's name because I had no idea what he was implying there.
Ooh, I love a good
I had the wrong impression, at least.
You and your clan lay low. You're a target now, and you're too dangerous to run free. More of them will be here soon. Go. I'll catch up with you.
I don't like you.
So you found them.
Okay.
A parallel dimension. Now, how do we get there?
We don't. We pull him here.
No risk to an away team. Good. Still the same problem, though. How do we do it?
With this.
Oh, this is our people's.
Yeah, it kind of took me a second.
We got some work to do.
I love how he has a cosmic treadmill. I know exactly why he does because of how the Flash and parallel dimensions work, but it's a cosmic treadmill.
The result of using stuff from like the Silver Age of comic books.
Ready to join our little club? Business is bad. Being hunted is worse. After so many refusals, why now?
I will say they, in general, the voice acting, the casting's pretty good. I don't have any major complaints in this.
Yeah.
It's easy to take for granted, but you know, it's still a fighting game, you know.
Must have been some party. Superman did this?
Exposed my identity and froze all Wayne Tech assets. Made Bruce Wayne a non-person.
I still can't believe he lost it this bad, even with what Joker did.
In Superman's mind, he destroyed Metropolis.
I'm not following.
Somehow Joker altered Superman's mind, so he believed he was fighting Doomsday. But it was Lois.
What? I forgot about that.
Heartbeat when she and the baby died.
Oh my god!
The fuck?
Superman was vulnerable.
I forgot. I don't know how I forgot that, but I forgot that.
His fear won out.
I can't even imagine how that panned out. I mean, I guess it might be in the comics, but he thought his pregnant wife was Doomsday. Like how long does that fight last before he realizes?
3 seconds.
Yeah, like, geez, Doomsday's a pussy. Wow, he's not barely fighting back.
Where did they meet? Like, she just like walked into the fucking apartment they lived in. You're like,
I have an idea. I have an idea for this game. They should have done a Lois Lane costume for Doomsday.
Oh my god.
And they should have had you play it in the story mode.
Oh my god.
Dies with one hit. And then you that's like some indie game shit right there. It's like, oh, you've been bad.
I'm trying to imagine that, like, Doomsday just walks into your house, and you're just like, what? Doomsday, I better beat you up now.
Hi, Clark, I'm home. Doomsday.
Wow.
How does that part? I've got to read the comic now, just in case they do show that, because, like, what? I guess this version of Superman's just a fucking idiot. Nice.
Killer Frost.
Grundy, playtime.
Oh yeah, that's the dude who is also like a go-to voice for the Hulk. I think he was the Hulk in MVC 3, which is just like literally the same voice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and he's Tremor. That guy.
Oh yeah.
Stop swearing. This is what are the 3-year-olds gonna think playing this game?
Language?
It's like the script writers just like suddenly realize, oh, by the way, you're allowed to swear in this. Like, oh, neat. I'm gonna say shit a bunch.
That's what they do with Twisted Metal, though, to be fair.
Shoot, Grundy.
That's a good job you have to move that crosshair.
He's just screwing around. Oh.
Oh, this is something like House of the Dead or something.
I'm gonna go over here. No, I'm gonna go over here.
It's like duping the killer.
What is this dumb crap?
This game's silly.
I would not have expected this coming from the NK story modes.
Uh-oh.
Ow,
I went
my
this
face.
far.
Oh my god, same voice. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's not even like... I don't even know why I bother pointing it out, it's so obvious. Damn, I can't believe Hawkeye just beat the Hulk.
Huh. Looks like the Indestructo pill works.
It made my arrows better.
Yeah, that it's still. Oh, whatever.
Lantern, grand slam.
What?
You kids have fun. Stay out of the streets.
Grand Slam is codename for I don't want to fucking do this anymore.
Let's take it outside.
Stupid Amazon.
Ah, yes, the anti-ice arrow.
I mean, this guy did have an inflatable mattress earlier, so.
Yeah.
Okay, that line hasn't aged well. That's taken on a whole new meaning.
Thought that'd warm me up.
So that's of all the characters to call someone a snowflake, it's him. Like the character's like famously left wing.
In orbit?
You didn't.
Grundy's a zombie.
Forgot Killer Frost was playable in a game.
I think everyone did.
So you need some sort of.
I do like how they have Killer Frost and MK has Frost, and they kind of just look the same.
Yeah.
That's helpful. It's still going to take a few weeks.
It's like we've got these ice animations. We might as well use them.
No dinner this evening? Stefan has a new shipment of that Kansas beef.
Next time.
By the way, you fucking betraying me.
These duplicates. Do you think there's a Lois where they come from?
There was only one Lois.
Although if there's another Doomsday, maybe hesitate before attacking.
I've never seen the Batcave. Our Batcave, anyway. Should be. Interesting.
Do we know what Superman's plan is?
I mean, he's not. Doesn't really have a plan.
He's kind of already won, hasn't he?
Oh, okay.
He's just trying to keep it under control.
He just has everything under his thumb, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure went to a lot of trouble.
And it's basically just a rip-off of the plot of Sonic Forces.
Ah, yes.
Not a call I could make alone. So I put the weapon in a vault.
Ah, here we go.
It opens by simultaneously sampling DNA from Superman's closest allies.
Our counterparts.
With my Green Arrow dead, and the others backing Superman's insanity, I needed you. Your matching DNA. It's behind there.
I guess you don't want, like,
Lantern.
the Joker just getting that kryptonite or whatever, you know?
God, Lantern's so silly.
Yeah, they made a big effort in, with Jon Stewart in the Justice League cartoon, the way he actually doesn't do all these, like, silly shit. He just uses basic geometry, just out of character because he's like a Marine. Whereas Hal Jordan is just fucking silly.
Yeah. We have to return the slab.
Hands on the scanners.
Yellow.
Computer, begin recognition scan.
What? Yes, yellow.
We got 2 greens, I'm sorry.
You lost. I mean, his power is actually tied to the color green, so he kind of won that right, I'm sorry. You're just Robin Hood, sorry.
It's very video gamey how it's all established by color.
I was thinking it's very Power Ranger-y.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Our Green Arrow was just as arrogant.
And probably just as handsome. Heads up.
There was a time where I thought these felt fairly long. Man, that was a long time ago.
Woman is better looking.
Oh, that's Black Adam. I think. Yeah, it is. Just watch those Lex Luthor. When can he do
Kind of
that?
looked like Lex Luthor, but it was just.
That's enough, Adam. You're done.
You presume too much.
But
should have seen that coming.
But
now it's up to me.
Only one of you remains.
Yeah, but I'm the one to beat.
I'm the player character here.
Heads up.
This one was thankfully a bit short.
It's super. It was kind of weird as well because it was like a ground, like explosion.
Yeah.
Like at half screen that activates it. It's not like a normal hit.
Damn.
Can it be fixed?
The kryptonite's intact, but the optical resonator is beyond repair. Even with Luthor, we don't have the resources to build a new one quickly.
Looks like we're gonna need some help.
How do you just like shove the kryptonite up his ass? I don't know. Sorry, I'm not.
Somehow he won't just sit there.
Fire it out of the bow, right up his ass.
When he's on the, when he's taking the shit. How are you hiding the toilets? Get him when he's at his weakest. Oh, I'm just amusing myself. Oh, there's the cosmic treadmill in action.
All right.
I do like that the alternate cyborg is like a real edgelord version of that.
Yeah.
The platform should lock onto their signatures and pull them back.
Got it. I'm vibrating at the right frequency. How we doing?
Containment field's up, but the levels are spiking. Cyborg, shut it down.
It's okay, I've got it.
Famous last words?
Wah, wah.
I mean, from Superman's perspective, he just died, so...
Wonderful. Don't know whether to pat myself on the back or kick myself in the...
The Joker plan is reckless, undisciplined. The chaos they create is useful.
Oh, right, I remember this bit. It's like a lot of, like, he doesn't realize the bad guys are good guys, so he just attacks them.
You said this place was secure.
Just keep him busy.
With pleasure.
And now let's see how long this one is.
Oh, that.
Here's my Sunday best.
That's pretty tolerable, although I'm sure we're going to see it several times now.
Pleasure's all mine, Slade. Wish the other Titans could see this.
What do you think, Cyborg? Like yours, only better.
It's the man, not the machine, Luther.
Ow.
My knees.
Wardrobe malfunction.
Eddie,
Pardon?
Cyborg.
Batman?
Wearing a suit, I guess.
Welcome to Oz, Tin Man.
All right.
Why are you beating up our friends, idiot?
It's a long story.
He took a big chance coming back here. Why?
We just have some kryptonite.
I have to flush them out.
Kryptonite aversion therapy.
Does it mean flush out the insurgents or flush out, like, the shit you just got in his hand?
Let's rev up your transporter, fix the laser in our dimension, and come back with reinforcements.
I'm sure I can get
There's no time.
5 years ago, a tragic event cost the lives of millions. Overwhelmed by guilt for the part he played in the destruction, he was driven mad. He became an agent of chaos, an enemy of peace and security. But no longer. The leader of the insurgency will pay for his crimes.
Oh, I don't like this.
At 6 p.m. local time, Batman will be executed at Stryker's Island. May Rao have mercy on his soul.
It's just that black around his eyes, like they tried too hard. They didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
It's a trap.
Of course it is.
Then we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Sneaky how?
The Watchtower's teleporter.
Strikers is equipped with teleportation dampeners.
It's equipped with plot things to stop you from making this too easy.
Straight through a brick wall. I'm in.
You'll need a diversion to keep Superman occupied.
Leave that to me.
I'll take the teleporter. I'm the most qualified to work it. And I can infiltrate their ranks.
I'm with you.
You and me, working together? Not a chance.
The only way to access the Watchtower from Earth is the Hall of Justice.
And if your cover's blown, you'll need someone shadowing you.
I'm not asking permission.
But you will follow my lead.
That was a good exchange.
Communication should
It's not
be
all
okay.
terrible.
Reroute them like we
The
talked about,
writing's
and I'll get the teleporter access.
mostly fine,
After
apart
you're
from like the
done,
weird
make
like
sure
constant
this is my
name
first
drops and
Yeah, no
some of the
problem.
silly like compromises for like the magic pill.
Whatever history we have with our counterparts, you and I have none.
I downloaded your history. You've tried to kill this world's titans.
Only a couple times.
Then don't expect any warm fuzzies from me. Meet at the teleporter in 15.
Yeah. It's a bit low tier, but it's still serviceable.
I think the sequel's better. Just all around.
Hey, Victor.
Hey.
Victor would never say hey.
No. Fine.
We still on for tonight?
You're supposed to be comically evil.
Gotta cancel. New orders.
Since when has that stopped you?
Yeah, we've had some,
Oh my god.
wild times.
It's like, oh.
No, we haven't.
Yeah, the feeling.
You're one of them. Let's see if I can find your off button.
That was pretty good. It's only Catwoman, Jesus Christ.
I thought she was about to
Piper beam.
I thought he was about to vaporize her.
Still turned on.
Oh god. Oh wait, now universe she's like super powered. She's just a human. Whoops. Surprised it didn't happen more often, you know, like Superman just punches someone thinking they're tough and the head doesn't come straight off.
Wonder Woman out.
Don't mind me. Just hacking your neural network.
Hack fight.
I remember this, I should really remember this.
How about I return the favor?
They're playing a puzzle game at each other?
This is surprisingly high concept for a fighting game cutscene. That should have been a mini game when it's like chess or something. You have to beat an actual like chess game to progress this plot.
Hacking is just like chess. Whenever you hack, you just chess people.
I mean, I've seen silly things to put in place of hacking, like the game Pipe Dream and things like that.
Definitely not a good look for me.
You beat me to him.
Another contract lost?
This one was personal.
I didn't think anything was personal with you.
He made it personal when he tortured me.
I was expecting to laugh a lot at this, but it's actually better than I remember.
That's it. Got control of the Watchtower teleporter.
It's got some low bits.
It's
but...
got moments though. It's got the mini games and
Be exposed to security
some iffy writing, but it's not. It's certainly better than MK versus DC. They learned a lot between then and this.
Oh god, yeah.
I won't be long.
know. If he said it was okay, it was good enough for me.
Yeah, I asked myself, what if what happened to Lois happened to Iris?
It made sense at first. Bad people got what they deserved. But now?
Superman's not actually gonna kill Batman, he's just bait.
To catch the real Batman.
And then what? Remember what he did to Green Arrow?
Something's not right. Teleporter's offline.
Somewhere you need to go?
How did...
What the fuck?
That was easy. Oh, we're here. Okay.
You're gonna
I kind of like this version of Deathstroke. It's just this like old guy, like some... You know the expression, always be fearful of old men in professions where they die young.
Still just
I mangled that a bit, but
You know, he's alright.
there's not enough like old guys in fighting games that aren't like really elderly. Apart from like Heihachi, like he's very much the exception, but I don't mean like the old man archetype like Wang or whoever. I mean just kind of guys who are like in their 50s or 60s who just
Deathstroke.
Stop what you're doing.
I also think this is a better look for him than that silly helmet he usually wears.
Oh god, yeah.
It's what I've done.
Oh right, I should guess it's one of these.
This might be a stupid question. Deadpool is a parody of him, right?
Correct. Although he's like changed so much, it's like kind of far removed, but yeah, he is.
Right, yeah.
He's Dan.
Like honestly, like
kinda, yeah.
When
yeah.
I saw Deathstroke in this game for the first time, I was just like, oh, I get it now.
We're gonna get moving.
Like I didn't have to even like fucking check on it. I was like, oh, that's a parody. Got it.
Take out command.
Deadpool's like
This satellite's
comparatively recent compared to a lot of comic book characters. He's like late 80s, I think.
my priority.
Oh yeah.
Batman, this is Cyborg. We have the watchtower, but we've got a problem. The reactor's gonna blow.
Can you stop it?
It's a runaway. You have 9 minutes.
We're almost there. Batman.
Just look like no, sorry.
Teleport everyone off.
Nice work, gentlemen.
Got my hands full, Luthor. What do you want?
I need Deathstroke.
For what?
I've learned that Ferris Industries has prototype technology that may allow me to re-weaponize Batman's kryptonite. I need you to bring it to me.
Does Batman know about this?
No, he would have insisted on using the weapon himself. I need to do it. Batman is the face of the insurgency. If he dies, it dies with him.
Lex
No, it could be like a martyr, I suppose, but okay, I'm overthinking it.
Send over the coordinates.
Harleen, get your people.
I need my own chapter in this story.
Any law enforcement you can.
Sir, Bats. I'm on it.
Yes, sir, Bats. Can I pick up your dry cleaning too? Wax the Batmobile?
It's supposed to
Hang on, of all the characters you could have chose, all the characters, like people you could have got to watch the Joker, you chose her?
Worry less about him. Sweetums.
I don't know if they actually chose her to watch it.
I
or
hope
if
not.
she happened to be there, you know, instead of where she's supposed to be.
I have to say, it must be really hard to write like a fighting game story that incorporates all the characters.
The control panel were designed to work
Yeah,
with
you know,
cyborg
it's easy to like nitpick and things, but it must be like pain. Like, oh, by the way, you need to put this character in. They need like to be playable at some point, and they're like, oh god, how the fuck am I supposed to put Wonder Woman in here?
Discovered anomalies.
Even better, like the pill is like the stupidest thing ever, but you have to imagine like they're just like, how the hell do we make some of this work?
They did try an MK vs DC. There was like, and it was dumb, but it was like Sub-Zero attacks Superman, and he just went, oh, it's magic. I guess I'm weak to that.
Yeah.
I remember.
Why did you come to me with this? Send the coordinates to Flash. He can confirm your theory faster than anyone.
Done. Is there a...
Wow.
Nice detective, but you're too late.
That was easy. Wasn't like a stealth minigame.
I keep wanting to say this outfit is awful, but I remember Killer Frost is kind of like that.
From what I know of Killer Frost, it's not out of character. She's just kind of like a crazy murderer. So the punk look isn't, as far as I know, isn't really inappropriate.
I knew your lasso wouldn't hold you for long.
But I didn't know that bullets were effective against you.
You should have taken it.
And missed my chance to battle Superman's rebound girl?
How dare you? I'm an Amazon.
But why did it be the subtitles as I'm on Amazon?
Give me a real challenge. Surprise me.
In this universe, she's just like the queen of a shopping website.
Instead of Jeff Bezos, it's Diana Prince.
Introducing the new CEO of Amazon, Wonder Woman, Queen of the Amazon.
Jesus Christ.
I think an alternate universe counterpart is Amazon Prime.
Get out of here.
CYBORG, I've got it. Send me to Luthor.
Roger that. Hope it was worth it. Batman, you ready? We're down to 45 minutes.
We're in position. Commence it.
Oh, I don't know what he wants to play as this obscure idiot.
I was noticing, it's like, yeah, they let you play as Batman pretty late, surprisingly, but I guess that,
Maybe he was playable earlier.
Was he?
Yeah, he was like 2?
Oh shit.
As well? Yeah, you play as Batman twice, apparently. But I mean, this kind of is his story as far as the other world is concerned.
I think I blanked on that just because we didn't see a super move like a bunch of times.
I was literally just gonna say that. It's the one where he runs you down with a Batmobile, may see it yet.
There they are.
I kind of remember that being a variety of creatures, but then that would require them to make like a bunch of models and stuff. So we get these, whatever that is.
We're getting closer. Stay alert.
We rehearsed that for 3 hours.
Hello, Bruce. Still as handsome as ever.
Save it, Selena.
I'm sorry, Bruce. I joined him to protect you. He said if I helped find you, he'd...
Spare me.
I didn't believe him, but it bought us time. I misdirected him.
Small comfort for the ones who died in my place.
And just remember that is this universe's one, so...
You think I'm here by coincidence? Let's leave. We can be free of him. Be together.
There is no we anymore.
Bastard.
I have a job to do.
I have a job to do.
Oh, the Gorilla Grodd cameo in the background there, before he became a playable character.
Oh.
Yeah, this is pretty silly.
Oh my god.
I do like how he kind of just sets it up and then just fills time stunning them.
You joined the
Yeah, he could have just sent it immediately.
Well, I think that's what he did. It's just it took a while.
I mean, it's got to drive there.
Sure, he can be an uptight jerk, but you abandon him for Superman? I'm not Dick Grayson.
This is Damian Wayne.
Wayne? His son. But Superman's been more of a father than you ever were.
You stopped being my son when you killed Dick Grayson.
Oh yeah, Injustice 2 actually depicts that scene.
Wait, is this Bruce Wayne's son thing?
Yeah.
Is that like from the comics at some point, or what?
Yep, he's in a bunch of media now. He's like he's one of the more recent comic editions, like in the last, I don't know, 10, 15 years or something. But yeah, he's in a bunch of media now.
Son by who?
You okay?
Yeah, who's the mother?
Talia al Ghul.
Oh, huh.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's also like part of the League of Assassins. So he's Ra's al Ghul is his grandfather. Again, I don't read comics, but I see the other media, so that's where I'm known from. I think this may have been the first thing I saw Damian Wayne in. And he's usually depicted as a kid, like he's not usually this old.
Must say I don't recognize him, so.
Yeah.
So you're what all the fuss is about. I could say the same about you.
Well, I guess you do play as two different Batmen.
It's true.
Can't fight it. Next one might not miss.
Raven.
Surrender, Batman.
Wait, what?
Have you now? You can't keep this up.
This is really stupid.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, Raven is one of those characters I feel like I've seen a lot. I don't know what the fuck she does.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, like what her deal is.
She's one of the Teen Titans. I don't know anything other than that.
She's vaguely defined.
It's like magic or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking.
I'll apologize.
I'm blanking his name.
Raven, show yourself.
Oh, it's a super Raven. Spectral Crow.
It's a power, I guess.
Don't tell the others about this, huh? Easy there, tough guy.
Can you walk?
Oh, we need another fight. Okay.
I'm not leaving.
Just go.
Why did they not have the Raven fight? Like that was so set up, but
yeah, that was weird.
Insurgency.
I know it's not like terribly interesting, but I think this is one of the first fighting games I played where the character's name would change based on a costume.
Superman is the enemy, Hal, not me.
And then
You didn't play Tekken 3?
What about
it's not even a costume at that point. I know what you mean, though. Okay, fair point.
what about Smash Brothers and Alf?
I can't even think of that example. I don't know. I probably wasn't playing that at this time.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, Justice 2 did this, well, it's like Echo Fighter thing where they had like different characters just with this that were just classified as a separate costume, but they had like all new dialogue and shit.
Oh god, yeah, I remember seeing some of that stuff. It's like pretty detailed.
Yeah. Especially considering how much dialogue like that game had.
There were characters that like weren't even really related, but they, you know, were good fits for the costume.
Exactly.
Yeah, and powers.
Was it
oh
like
no, a bunch of lobsters.
It was like Raiden had like one of the DC characters as his costume.
Oh yeah, what was he?
The Black Lightning, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, two characters don't even look similar, but like the power, the moveset. I think that was originally supposed to be Static Shock, actually, but they didn't. They couldn't get the rights, so they had to change it to Black Lightning, who I think was the inspiration for Static Shock. So yeah, there's a big circle there.
To control, to oppress.
I could have prevented Metropolis, saved my family.
Crime took my family too, Clark.
If you weren't the gun.
What if in this universe Batman was the gun?
Watchtower.
We managed to teleport to safety. Oh fuck, he's here already.
Ah, but remember the explosion.
So just shouting up to the heavens.
Who the fuck was that?
3
I think
hours
it was
early.
Lex. Yeah.
You know, crustaceans.
What does it matter? He doesn't fight with his fists. I guess we could take damage.
I mean,
but...
if I had one, I'd take it, wouldn't you?
I guess.
I'd take 3.
Begin pre-flight check.
What if they're like addictive? Like steroids?
Was he like 1,000 times stronger or something ridiculous? Like, your body would not be able to handle that. And then
We'll
it
see
ends.
about that.
It's like once it ends, you just turn to mush or something.
You're probably just like growing tumors like non-stop or something. That's this chapter over. You know what I would do? I'd like, oh no, my suit's deactivated. I can't. I'm helpless. He takes the suit off and then he just runs up to Superman, starts punching him. He's like, oh, I took the pill, idiot. You see, if he hadn't taken that pill, I probably would have killed him.
Reserve energy drain. Engaging solar recharge. Propulsion system offline.
How long?
Full restoration. 15 minutes.
Wow, you got your ass kicked by some missiles.
What the... Was that a toy Jeep? What the fuck?
Humpty Dumpty fell through a truck. Humpty Dumpty's suit is all...
Love the color. Matches.
Don't swear.
It is.
He does a bunch in MK11.
Unless you want Superman to succeed.
I think. I don't know.
Both of you.
You trying to beat Superman? Your bestest buddy?
A deception. Created so I could aid the insurgency.
Well then, how about we share? Theodore, will you help Mr. Luthor out of my suit?
With pleasure, hun.
I don't think so.
A lot of these are really just Final Fantasy summons in just their scope.
Oh my god. He used a satellite laser on Harley Quinn.
She was coming right at him.
Quit. She's fired. Can't have your stink rubbing off on me.
Can you just imagine that in like one of like the movies or something? Someone does that because Harley Quinn is threatening them.
No, go save the world. I've got this.
And she's fine, by the way.
You'll thank me for this
Yeah,
later,
they take the time to explain the pill, but they don't explain how fucking Harley Quinn could survive that pill or no pill. That's a spirit bomb, I just realized.
It is. Technology, give me your strength.
Maybe Superman had the right idea.
Satellite, please give me your power. Where's your arms?
Try to kill me? I'll slice that grin off of your face.
Harleen, no.
He was gonna... I can't believe I fell for him again.
I can't believe he fell for him again.
It's not your fault. It's what he does.
Like, she can't believe it, and she's got, like, the Joker face on her shirt.
You've outgrown him.
Better take that shirt off.
Easy, guys. He's on our side. Turns out he wasn't.
Okay, this is the Harley Quinn I remember from these games.
Locked up this time.
That'll be the least of it. These guys will keep causing trouble. Go get Superman.
Oh, Jesus.
I got just the thing.
I'm not sure if...
I know what'll beat an anti-aircraft gun.
Yeah. That's kind of the thing Yellow Lantern's thing's designed to destroy. Oh well, whatever.
Again, I love it. It's not like just like a barrier. It's specifically a brick wall.
Yeah, it's kind of his thing.
But he seems like such a no-nonsense character, and then he does silly shit.
He's not that no-nonsense. John Stewart was like the no-nonsense Green Lantern. Hal's like a pilot, but he's like pretty cocky and like silly to a certain degree.
Ace test pilot kind of guy.
Yeah, he's like a daredevil.
Oh,
Yeah, especially since peacetime, I think.
I think it's hard to keep track of that when, like, most of these characters are just, like, a little too serious.
Yeah, this art style just doesn't do anything.
Yeah, the color scheme, too.
It's so drab.
A source of my powers? Like hell.
I'm giving you a chance. End this without further bloodshed.
Too late.
He should have really just kept his cover.
You're done, Hawk Girl. Overmatched.
I'm over here now.
Oh, hey Darkseid, how's it going? You got anything interesting to say or do? Okay, guess not. Bye.
But where's Dark Khan?
I said, overmatched.
Oh no, we don't talk about that. What? I don't know what you're doing, but stop it.
I think he's trying to get the belt.
Yeah, he's trying to take the belt.
When his hands...
Since when are you with them? Since the day Superman decided to herd us like sheep.
He only wants what's best for us.
We aren't his playthings. And he's no god.
Among Us.
I forgot how pretentious the subtitle of this game is.
Yeah, it doesn't really deserve that the way it can, you know, it doesn't really...
It's kind of...
Doesn't really do that angle of superheroes in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not even appropriate.
No good comes from heroes.
I like the two, like, superpowered characters fighting in the back. The two, like, giant ones.
Someone should just mod the PC version just to increase the saturation. Just make it a lot more appealing. You don't have to even mod it, just get into the NVIDIA settings.
The Watchtower?
Affirmative.
Casualties?
All personnel safely evacuated. Superman was in the blast radius, but is unharmed.
Well then, may fortune favor the foolish.
Superman! Your time is over!
Why did he choose to blow his cover? Oh, because he's got the weapon.
I see him.
Well, no, just... Hey, Superman, want to have brunch together? Me, your good friend, Lex Luthor, and then shoot him?
5 seconds. 1 second. Systems failed. Systems failed. Systems failed.
Oops. Seriously, why not just, like... Why... No, whatever. It just seems like a better way to go about that.
I trusted you. You betrayed me.
Who betrayed whom?
I gave you peace.
Your peace.
Your piece is a piece of ass.
Is a joke.
job we took that pill. What? Is he imagining those voices?
No, he might be super hearing them. I don't know.
Because they didn't render anyone to actually witness that.
Yeah, like how would the news have spread?
I can't tell if anyone saw that or not.
The duplicates. They've incited insurrection.
We must suppress this filth. Willfulness leads to anarchy. It cannot be allowed to spread.
I made them safe. Shielded them. But are they grateful? Do they appreciate my protection? No. They whine, complain, side with those criminals. If they prefer chaos, I'll give it to them.
Superman.
Metropolis and
He's
Gotham.
an agent of chaos.
Set an example. Then, I'm finding the dimension these duplicates came from. They'll pay for interfering.
Wait, we're wiping out whole cities? Invading worlds and other dimensions?
You have a problem, Billy.
Well, yeah. It's crazy. It's going too far.
Man's world is incapable of self-rule. We will preserve order.
No, no. There have to be limits. Even on us. Especially on us.
That's enough!
We can't do this.
I like
Have you
how it
gone
was
nuts?
just like
How is
stopping the
it never
Flash from defending him. It's like, yeah, no, he's gone.
Just...
So much for that chapter.
You know, we started this mentioning Skullgirls. Billy Batson there's technically a kid.
Anyone else?
Oh yeah.
Cyborg, Raven, take control of all media broadcasts. I want everyone to see this. Wonder Woman, Hawkgirl, Adam, you're with me.
I do like the creativity of them being able to do violent things in what I presume is a T-rated game.
Get Doomsday ready.
Honestly, that's almost like more effective than like the outrageous fatalities they have these days.
I mean, honestly.
Take him outside. Grundy dig hole. Grundy bury.
I do like Flash is like just one step away from stepping in to defend him, and then
He was right.
I was just like, nah.
This isn't what we signed up for. We did our job. We eliminated crime. Billy wasn't a criminal. He was a casualty of war. Acceptable losses. Acceptable?
I wouldn't be mouthing off after I saw
I
that.
myself believed we were making things better. But we're not. I can't do this anymore. I'm done. Well, you have a death wish? There is no done. Maybe not for you. Goodbye, Hal. You can't.
Oh right, we need a fight. We need to fight here instead.
This was necessary.
This isn't a totally interesting thing, but the 360 PS3 era was when I noticed consoles got enough RAM to like summon assets just for individual moves and stuff. You know?
Yeah.
Smash, little red man. Don't try it, Grundy.
Well, I mean, he's just doing what Scorpion does every day when he does the teleport kick. It's not actually a teleport.
was a big zombie fan.
Like Rob Zombie, or?
I mean, he's in everything, so why not?
Time for a detour.
Those I've gathered here are the elite, the best and bravest soldiers this planet offers. Yours is a heroic mission. It requires that you transcend your humanity, embody the highest one Earth.
Especially humans that I hate.
Order, control. But those who defy the High Counselor's commands,
I'm actually curious how many characters returned in Injustice 2, because it seemed like they went out of their way just to make a lot of new characters.
Yeah, it's hard for me to remember. It's a bit of a blur. I mean, I'm watching this and I've like forgot half the characters were in it, like Ares.
I don't think so.
Killer Frost.
Hey, my gun! Hey, my gun! Hey, my gun! Hey, my gun!
Yeah, but it was stuff like, instead of Deathstroke, it's Deadshot. And it's like, you could easily have just done Deathstroke again, but...
You know why they did that? Because Deadshot was in Suicide Squad.
Right, that's true.
That's why Joker looked the way he did in that game.
Ah, that's right.
And then they did him in MK11, he just looks like normal Joker. Again, because nobody wants to remember Suicide Squad. Oh hey, it's Bruce Wayne's manor, how convenient.
Hey look, it's a stage we had no way to use.
Yeah, that's another, like...
Poor timing, don't you think?
Yeah, the poor writers were just like, oh, they'll have a fight here. No, that's not a stage. He has to fight at Bruce Wayne's manor. But why would they be there? I don't know, if I threw them there.
Can't leave you just lying there.
Oh, damn it. You know, we started this commentary, but we forgot to do the first game in the series. Task Force.
Now to warn the insurgents.
Oh, it's a character from the sequel.
Bird, perfect as always.
My God, Ollie, is that you?
In the flesh.
Where's Batman? My Batman.
He's off somewhere not being a murderer.
Oh, come on, Ollie. You know you can't hit me.
Wasn't trying to. Gotta think fast to be fast.
Just kicks him in the face. It's Green Arrow, but I go all out. I can't make those jokes because he took a magical pill, though.
That's right.
That's enough, Ollie. I'm on your side.
Just as well he took the pill.
I'm telling you, Gotham and Metropolis will be history. And then he's coming after your world.
I can't believe he'd do it. It's insane.
We have to stop him.
That's gonna be a hell of a fight.
No. I brought you here to get the kryptonite weapon, and that plan failed. You're going home, then I'm destroying the interdimensional transporter.
It won't stop him from coming over.
It'll buy you time to prepare.
Luthor sacrificed himself. We won't dishonor him by just leaving.
We have an alternative. We bring over our Superman. Finish this fight. One Superman in this world is enough.
Oh God.
He's not like yours. Don't let emotion cloud your judgment.
I was thinking why they didn't bring him over immediately, you know?
Well, they didn't.
Señorita, you learn to fear me.
So this
How
was...
Superman spared you, Bane?
He appreciates my talent.
Yeah, this was a thing I remember Nimrod really loved.
Oh God!
That is a giant AK-47.
Say a prayer.
That's hilarious. He pulled it out and I was like, is that an LMG? And then I saw closer, it's like, no, that's just an AK-47. That's just, they just hit the scale button on a, like a standard Unreal prop. Test your might.
I was waiting for this ever since I saw this stage. I was like, oh, that's in this game.
Oh, let's get used to this. Oh no, didn't kill him.
Thank Athena.
Actually, yeah, there's a nice touch. If you kill them with the super and they've got like very little health, they just go down. Like, you don't have to watch the goddamn animation.
Yeah, I noticed that.
And respected.
Oh, it's Ares, isn't it?
How did
I brought you here.
You! I've no time for your meddling.
Calm.
Fuck off.
We have much to discuss.
You may have bewitched my mother once, War God, but I won't tolerate your lies.
Ares, sir, I hope you're going to like actually add something here, because otherwise your existence in this story is random. Oh, you get assists from like just random ass Amazons?
Yeah, that makes even less sense given the story.
Now, Ares.
Like, where did those two come from?
Wonder Woman's fighting Ares. Alright, let's go.
Friends will survive this skirmish. If you truly wish to help them, you'll heed me.
Talk, and be quick about it.
I will break both of the bats.
We need to get the transporter out. If it's damaged, you'll never get back home. Understood.
If I had like more, well, if I wasn't like scared of, like copyright takedowns, I'd love to compile a montage of every single back-breaking Bane makes throughout the different media. That video would be like 3 hours long.
By Aphrodite.
Shocking, isn't it? The great Amazon army preparing to subjugate an entire continent.
I can't. How could she?
So Ares was to show her that this Wonder Woman is evil, and she already know that.
Why would you have me do that? The conflict will re-energize your magic.
In the short term, if Superman consolidates his rule, the conflict which fuels my powers will cease permanently.
I would thank you, Ares, but that would imply you've done something selfless.
Oh, no need. The enemy of my enemy...
We are never friends. Our interests align, temporarily. I need...
Oh, I'm here.
You've been discovered. I'll leave you to your work.
I do like how Ares is just like, he's stopping war. It fucking sucks.
Yeah, it's a fun way to get the character in here.
Servant, not Superman's.
I serve both. Superman's victory will hasten my father's return. And all shall bow before him.
I can't. I don't know if it's the same actress, but I can't unhear MK9 Shiva, like with that voice distortion effect they use. It may very well be the same person. But...
Just fucking break a spear on her face.
Don't count on your father's return, Raven.
Okay.
I really do appreciate these shortened fights, though.
This would be like twice as long.
Just so we can find the same thing for Injustice 2.
Mora's team needs help with an intership weapons transfer. Move! Diana! Your army will stand down. They will not abet Superman's madness. You hold no sway here, Pretender. I am in command.
You know what it is? Like the colors. It's not even that it's like drab colors. They just color correct like crazy. Like here on Themyscira, like everything's super yellow. Like everything's yellow. We just dialed the color correction up. That's why like no colors really pop. You know, I'm not like an artist, but.
Amazons must be weak-willed if you are their queen.
I mean, like, yeah, Wonder Woman's outfit is like supposed to be like really damn colorful. It's just like very vibrant reds and blues, and it's just like, just whatever.
That's kid stuff though. We can't have that. This is serious. Green Arrow says shit.
Nice cartwheels.
Help the innocent.
I think her power she had like a sword and shield stance, but I can't remember if stance is the right word to use.
Is our way. You lecture me on the meaning of being Amazon? I don't seek to lecture.
Yeah, they did some interesting gimmicks with like the powers and stuff.
I seek to depose.
I'm not the biggest fan. I'm not the biggest fan of this game, and I can definitely see why some people hate it. But I will never say it's boring. It it tried different things, you know. Like, there's one thing they don't do is like play it safe, you know. They never, for better or worse, they never just copy Street Fighter, you know. Let's just say that much.
Right. Yeah.
Hold,
They were never trend followers.
Hold. While I am not of this world, I am Amazon. And I tell you now, this path is folly. We are to unite the world's people, lessen man's rages, overcome them with compassion and love. She has enabled one man to inflict his rage on an entire planet.
They are a warrior culture, though, so they probably just follow
rather than extricate him from despair.
but just because she kicked the other one's ass, you know.
Sisters, let us return to the right side of history. Let us enter battle, but as humankind's protector, not its destroyer. We are Amazons. We are here to save mankind.
You know what we should do?
What's that?
Like the three of us. I mean, might require more quote research than we'd be willing to put in, but like tier list of fighting game story modes. Like in terms of like the story. I mean, maybe not in terms of the gameplay, because then it's just I'm forced to play this stupid character. But you know, which ones are like more interesting than others? Because I don't mind this as a DC story. Like it's like this is a worse fighting game than Tekken 7, but like this. If you compare the story modes, like holy shit, Tekken 7's, I can't even remember what happened in that shit. You know what I mean? Let's let's do a tier list of something that doesn't matter in fighting games, just for the hell of it.
Be a lot of things to consider, but yeah, I'd be down for that.
We have to get. Once I'm finished, you're all going home.
Also, we might need like refresher courses and some things.
Like you, I've planned for the day when Superman might lose control.
Also things we're more familiar with, because I'd be the only one repping the Battle Fantasia story.
Then maybe that's my fate. We don't believe in fate.
The way he pushed him! Ugh, get away!
Batman would have an argument with his damn self, wouldn't he?
Oh, it's not the first time. Justice League had a great moment with two Batmen where they just stop the fight when one convinces the other one that his argument's right, and he just stops.
I like it's his Batmobile now, I guess.
Yeah, I wish these two costumes were a little more distinct, because I'm struggling to remember which one's which.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
If we're done here, we're losing time.
Like, they made the effort to make two different costumes, but they're not different enough.
This is a mistake. You brought us here because you have faith.
Give one, like, the blue cowl, you know? Like...
Yeah.
Everything to defend.
Well, you can't have color.
So trust us.
Oh, sorry.
Trust yourself.
I'm sorry.
And let
Sorry, please forgive me. Can't have color in this comic book game. And again, not to like talk too much about the sequel before we watch it, but it's that one's like entirely within this universe. There's absolutely nothing from the other universe. It's strictly just a continuation of this, and they have to fend for themselves basically.
I blinked. Did they actually introduce a third Batman chapter?
It wasn't a full chapter. It didn't get a chapter label, but
no, that was Wonder Woman.
We need to get started. Innocent people are dying.
Oh, that was just a little interlude, I guess.
This is the good one because he's not wearing eyeshadow.
Then Superman. Doomsday is going to be tricky.
Collateral damage.
I'll have to force that fight elsewhere. Anything else?
I realize this isn't entirely accurate, but it's good to have you back.
It's funny because I just remembered Injustice 2, it was alright game. It's got its problems, but it had the misfortune of coming out 2 weeks before Tekken 7. And once that came out, I'm like, yeah, I'm never playing that again.
I remember I bought Injustice 2 so that I could play it with you, and then we didn't just because I was like, I don't know, this game doesn't seem that great.
Pretty much, yeah.
I am kind of curious if we should just play it for laughs before doing, like, a commentary.
I mean, it won't cost me anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Match buttons to destroy
you mean
cars!
Oh, God.
Man, fuck cars.
Oh my god.
I don't know why that prop was coming up. Destroy cars? Why do I want to destroy cars? And then he started throwing them, we're like, oh, that's why. So it's like, why destroy cars? Oh.
Sure hope nobody's in those cars.
I suppose I could play Injustice 2, but...
Your world suffers for it.
I don't know how committed I am. It depends if there's a decent video.
These are so stupid.
I think we played it because we did that. There was that time we all got into MKX, and then it got old, and then we just looked for something, anything to fill the void. And I'm like, this is from the same devs, but we just didn't get into it.
I think we played it just because it was like a sale. It was like, oh, you can buy Injustice for like $1. I'm like,
Something
sure.
like that, yeah.
Oh no, my Superman logos!
It was like a jump scare, so it's just the way he's flying at the car passed, and then he was like, oh god! I do remember this one.
Do this against like Harley Quinn, but she took a pill, but she's alright.
God, these seem so short compared to modern fighting games.
How many Gonryu supers? Or how many of these could you fit in a Gonryu
I'm gonna make that video
super?
one day. I'm gonna make that video just comparing the length of like supers in fighting games. Like I'm gonna analyze the shit out of it one day. Like I'm gonna make a pie chart and everything. Oh, that's how you beat Superman. Just beat the fuck out of her.
Not so super, was he?
Got him.
Yoink.
Oh no, I'm actually blue. The color of...
Here's your chance to do what's right.
There is a blue Lantern core, I don't know.
Take it.
Well, that was easy. So it's just, so the final fight is just him talking Superman down. Like, stop it. Okay. I feel like this game has its own little theme tune. It's very, very hard for me to notice any musical motifs in a NetherRealm game, but this is one.
Are you ready, Superman? To take on the might of Atlantis?
Yes, we are.
Oh no, it's Flashpoint. Hiya! Oh, fire! I thought she went. I thought she was doing like an MK, like hiya!
I heard that too.
What's up, hiya?
You're not wanted here.
Like, I'm torn on whether or not, like, it was a bad idea to mix, you know, the alternate universe and our universe on this one, but I can see definitely once they've told this story that the second one being on its own thing is just very, you know,
Yeah,
makes
the outsider thing does help
Good. Once they're pushed
kind of
back, we'll link up with
explain
rescue and recovery.
the universe, because then they've got an excuse to say literally what happened, because they've got to explain it to these characters. But also, as someone who watched a lot of DC stuff, I'm also kind of sick of this alternate universe stuff. Not the alternate universe, like the alternate universe is interesting, but the fact that we've got all these counterparts, like those exchanges, you know, like I've seen Superman versus evil Superman like so many times now, I'm just kind of sick of it. Whereas Injustice 2 skips all that crap. And it feels more like NetherRealm had their own version of DC now, rather than it just being this invasion plot.
I'm sorry, did Doomsday try to eat Superman?
Sure, yeah, it's a reference to issue Action Comics 489 where he goes, "Oh, I'm gonna eat you," I guess. I don't fucking know. It looked like it, didn't it?
What is he trying to do?
I know why he did that. This isn't Doomsday at all, it's Lois Lane.
Oh no! Lois Lane was trying to eat him!
I love this. I want to also want to do a montage of every cutscene that excuses them going from one stage to another. Wow, of all the places that crash land, of all the places on this planet we live on.
Then you'll live disappointed.
Then again, Superman was specifically trying to take him into.
He's still back there. Doomsday's in the background still.
Oh wait, what? Oh, there he is.
He's there. There he is. I'm losing track of which universe we're in.
Doomsday's
I don't know if that's a. Oh Jesus.
Over here now. I just did this, but
I say this now he's gone, but I don't like that Doomsday costume. It looks like he's dressed as a farmer or something.
You don't belong here. My obligations don't end at the borders of my dimension. I am this world's savior. I protect it. That's what's happening out there? Protection? Disobedient children will be punished. Children? Gods? We don't decide who lives and who dies.
The decision is mine. It became mine when Joker turned me into a weapon of mass destruction.
Dude, have you seen like your cities? Like you're like the most cliched fascist I've ever seen.
Lois here. When she sees how I perfected this world, she'll be afraid and disgusted.
She'll be alive.
Lois's death doesn't
He
just
stole her from me.
You stole this planet's freedom. It's time to give it back.
That is so simple.
I mean, at the time it didn't seem it, but you know.
Yeah.
Over.
You forget how dumb old this is. Like any game that was released when I was an adult, I just figured out how much time has passed.
Yeah.
I will say this about NRS games: it is interesting to see because fighting games are
Terrorize these people
kind of destined to forever be kind of niche. It is interesting to see fighting games with an actual like really big budget behind them.
Yeah.
Whether or not you think it's in the right hands, yeah, it's not really my point. It's just the sheer budget they have. You know, it's interesting because everything else, even Tekken, which is like really popular. Seems like it's still kind of a niche genre at the end of the day.
They are like the big Western fighting game devs.
Like kind of the only Western fighting game devs.
I mean, we got Killer Instinct, but besides that...
Yeah. I really hope that doesn't turn out to just be like a one-off thing, because damn.
God, no.
In terms of companies that actually make franchises, you know. I'm assuming the next game they'll make is Injustice 3. I assume? Because that
Who knows?
seems to be the pattern. But
It'll have so much wonderful, wonderful microtransactions.
Warner Brothers. That's another downside of it having a big budget. There's big transactions to make up for it.
Superman's accomplices have been rounded up or turned themselves in. The next job is restoring civil order.
The transitional government has its hands full. We're here if they need help.
Thanks, but no. The people need to know they're in control.
It's funny how the story after this is actually more interesting than the toppling. The plot about about like the post dictatorship is more interesting than toppling the dictatorship.
Ollie would have called me a pessimist. I'm just being.
I hope it's as good as I remember, because I'm gonna sound like an idiot if we watch it. I'm like, oh, that actually sucks.
They all will.
He was right, you know.
About what?
Put in the same position, I might have done the same thing. We never know what we're truly capable of.
I hope for your world's sake you never find out. Just keep this in mind.
Yeah?
If something ever happens and you do lose it, I'm coming for you.
You'll have to get in line.
I honestly never expected a direct sequel to this plot, but we do.
Yeah.
Like the idea of an Injustice 2 didn't really shock me, but then the fact that they pick up the plot line right where this ends, I was kind of surprised by.
Nice cubist furniture there.
Isn't that like Magneto's cell from the first X-Men movie?
Right?
That was silly, but not like funny, like not bad enough to really be laughably bad. It was actually
alright.
better than I expected. Yeah, it was fine. I was actually hoping it'd be worse.
That is not MK versus DC.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happened to the music, but yeah.
They took it off because of copyright.
Yeah.
Oh, huh.
I guess it was a licensed song. I can't remember. Oh, there it is. I'm Bane. Did you know I did this once?
Yeah, that is almost certainly his super, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. I noticed Dan Forden's still doing the music. I don't know what happened.
It's almost like he was cursed with the budget. Like, oh, I can do a full orchestra and like do like a real movie soundtrack, and it's like, yeah, it certainly sounds like a generic fucking Hollywood movie now. So the music got progressively worse for NetherRealm. It's like really sad.
Well, they just never picked a theme beyond just dramatic orchestra. They never had
It's
any...
not even like it's not like bad in that it's incompetent. It's it has a score. It's fine, but it's just for a fighting game, you need like a melody or something. Like Jesus Christ,
It's forgettable background noise. Like
yeah, it's just so bland. You gotta have a melody, you know. And then there's the apparently they rejected Mick Gordon, which fuck.
Mick Gordon makes interesting music.
That would have made Dan Forden look bad.
Oh god, yeah.
And they did all that pinball. Dan Forden like worked on some of those pinball tables I like, you know. He's a long career.
Did he
Just
do
too
Black
bad
Knight?
No, that was Brian Schmidt.
Oh.
I'm trying to think what he did do. They may have done like Funhouse. Because MK was born of like those pinball tables. Like fucking Ed Boon was the voice of the dummy in Funhouse. Funhouse!
Right.
The one that calls you a bitch.
I'm just thinking to myself, we need some music to play over this. Let's just go, I don't know, Google boring orchestral score.
You should just put like decent MK music. Just put like fucking like MK3 like subway theme over it. Oh man, what happened? Even the PS2 games had some decent tracks, like that character select theme in Deadly Alliance, which is way better than the actual game. That's like way too good.
Deadly Alliance, it had a good character select theme.
Yep.
Ta-da!
There's ugly ass like renders on the screen. They're hideous. Toasty man, what happened to you?
He got burnt.
Let's see what happened in general. Is it, like, I mean, I guess this isn't the place to talk on MK11, but just like thematically, I don't know what they're doing. It's just, it's like I think they have decent ideas with their games, even if they are just very, very different and maybe too different for my taste. But like, I do appreciate like the stuff they do with Injustice. I do appreciate their mechanics. It's not like, aside from maybe the stage stuff, which I find kind of silly, but like the actual character stuff is like pretty good.
Oh, the voice actors.
Yeah.
I'm just scanning. There's a lot of decent voice actors in that list. I need to discuss MK11 because, man, I've got stuff to say about that game now I've actually played it properly.
Let's have a giant discussion.
I'm gonna have to call it there, I'm afraid. Mid credits, I say that.
Yeah, there's nothing to really talk about, so that's
no, the lack of music's kind of weird.
Welcome to the digital dimension and the House of Moves.
House of Moves.
It's the way you move.
FXville.
I love these middleware things.
Red hot CGI.
Original music composition. Bunch of boring bastards.
Angel and National Anthem of the USSR.
What?
I meant to ask, was it muted because it was like they put like a copyrighted song as the credits theme, or?
Yeah, I think the Angel was this one. Yeah, and I just love how they've registered the fucking anthem for the USSR. Where would they use that here?